Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiance. Matt Branis slammed for shocking reaction over having a baby girl. That was terrible. Matt Branis is under fire for his terrible behavior on Happily Ever After. He just learned that he was having a baby girl with Jasmine. However, the 90 Day Fiance star wasn't happy with the news and talked about gender stereotypes. Fans couldn't believe Matt would be so disappointed to learn about the baby's gender. They slammed him for having such a conservative mindset and ruining Jasmine's moment. Matt has already been hiding the news of having a baby from his family. He kept the news a secret because of their conservative beliefs. But fans feel the TLC star is no different from his family. They criticized him for behaving like a child. What did he say? Was he really not happy? But why? Keep on reading to find out what really went down. Matt Branis has been counting days to welcome his baby with Jasmine Pineda. He hoped to have a baby boy on HEA, and has been too positive about it. The 90 Day Fiancé celeb gave Jasmine some crabs to eat as they soaked in the sun. The latter claimed their baby would be vegan. Matt made it clear that his baby boy won't be a vegan. Hence, Jasmine corrected that it could be a boy or a girl. She went for an ultrasound to learn about the baby's gender. The reality star was so excited to learn that they were going to have a baby girl. Jasmine's happiness was evident on her face as she already had 2 boys in her previous relationships. However, Matt looked a bit disappointed and felt they should try for a baby boy the next time. Jasmine Pineda was on cloud 9 to learn that she was going to become a girl mom. She has already been planning so much for her daughter's future. But Matt wasn't really thrilled by the news, and his smile disappeared from his face. He stated, "I'm gonna annoy you to try to have a baby boy the next time." However, Jasmine made it clear that she won't have any more kids in the future and claimed that it was an accidental pregnancy. She felt her partner was just nervous and ignored everything. Surprisingly, the 90 Day Fiancé celeb slammed her partner in the teaser for the next episode. Jasmine said, "My dad, the minute he knew I was a girl, he rejected me, and he disappeared from my life." She felt her partner did the same with her and called him very ungrateful for having a daughter. The reality TV celeb snapped at him and told him that he was out of her life. Fans on Reddit also felt the same and lashed out at Branis for being so conservative. The OP wrote, "I honestly really liked Matt, how he would always talk Jasmine down, and seemed very cool, collected. But how he reacted to having a girl is so odd." Many viewers felt that was terrible, and he acted like he didn't want a daughter. Others couldn't believe how someone could say such an awful thing about his own child. They wondered if the TLC star was living in medieval times, that he wanted an heir. A different user felt how Matt's baby girl would feel once she grows up and learn about his reaction. Keep returning for more updates on Jasmine and Matt's baby. Few moments in the 90 Day Fiancé universe strike as deeply emotional as a gender reveal. It's supposed to be one of those pure milestones. Confetti, tears, hugs, and a moment when parents-to-be imagine a whole future. But for Matt Branis, a cast member on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, what should have been joyous turned into one of the season's most jaw-dropping controversies. The cameras caught it all. The nervous anticipation, the countdown, the big reveal. Blue or pink? A boy or a girl? Fans leaned forward with popcorn, expecting smiles. Instead, they were left gasping. The gender reveal gone wrong. The setup was elaborate. Balloons, cupcakes, family members joining via video call, and of course, TLC cameras ready to capture the moment. Matt and his wife, Alla, stood center stage, holding a black balloon filled with colored powder. Their faces were tense, excitement mixed with anxiety. "Are you ready?" Alla asked, squeezing his hand. 1, 2, 3. The crowd shouted. Matt popped the balloon. Pink powder exploded into the air. Cheers erupted from the family. Alla let out a squeal of delight, her hands covering her mouth as she blinked back tears. But instead of smiling, Matt's face twisted. He muttered under his breath, then shook his head. "You've got to be kidding me," he said, loud enough for the cameras to pick up. The room fell quiet. His wife's glowing expression faded into confusion. Fans watching from home later replayed the scene again and again, hoping they had misheard. But they hadn't. That was terrible. Almost immediately, Matt's reaction went viral. Within minutes of the episode airing, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok were flooded with clips of him grimacing as pink dust settled on his shoulders. His words, "You've got to be kidding me," became a meme, slapped onto everything from baby onesies to sarcastic gifs. One fan tweeted, "Imagine your daughter watching this back one day. Yikes. That was terrible, Matt." Another chimed in, "This isn't a sports draft, Matt. You don't get to boo the pick. That's your child." Reddit threads lit up, with fans debating whether his reaction was rooted in outdated ideas of gender or simple immaturity. Either way, the consensus was clear. The moment was ugly. Alla's heartbreak. What made the situation sting even more was Alla's visible heartbreak. After the reveal, she tried to mask her disappointment, smiling awkwardly at guests and hugging relatives. But cameras caught the moment she turned away, her smile collapsing as she whispered to a producer, "I thought he would be happy. I don't understand." For viewers who had followed her journey from Ukraine to America, Alla's vulnerability struck a nerve. She had already sacrificed so much, leaving her family behind, adjusting to a new culture, and dealing with Matt's sometimes gruff demeanor. Now, as she carried their child, she was confronted with the one reaction no expectant mother wants to see: rejection. Cultural and personal expectations. Part of the fallout stemmed from deeper cultural undertones. In many societies, there remains a bias toward sons. Some fans speculated Matt had hoped for a boy to carry on his name, or bond with over sports and manly hobbies. But others felt the reaction had nothing to do with tradition and everything to do with ego. "Matt strikes me as the type of guy who just wanted a mini him," one fan posted. When he realized it wasn't going to be that, he threw a tantrum. TLC producers seized the drama. If there's one thing TLC knows how to do, it's magnify drama. The network replayed the clip in previews, teasers, and mid-episode recaps. They slowed down his face in slow motion, set against Alla's joyous squeal, highlighting the emotional whiplash. Voiceovers teased, "When dreams collide with reality, can this couple survive?" The editing ensured Matt's reaction would be one of the most talked-about moments of the season. Fan backlash hits hard. The social media storm wasn't just memes and criticism. It turned into a full-blown backlash. Hashtags like #GirlDadFail and #TerribleMatt trended for hours after the episode aired. Parenting bloggers, women's groups, and even celebrities chimed in, calling his response damaging, toxic, and a red flag. Strength. Meanwhile, Alla stayed quiet on social media. Her only post was a simple photo of the pink confetti still scattered on the ground after the reveal. The caption read, "Our little girl. My heart is full." The contrast between her quiet grace and Matt's defensiveness only deepened fans' sympathy for her. Many began tagging her with supportive comments like, "You'll be an amazing girl mom," and "Your daughter will adore you, no matter what Matt says." Can they recover? The bigger question looming over the couple now is whether this incident is a bump in the road, or a warning sign of deeper issues. Some fans believe the couple can patch things up, especially if Matt reflects and grows from the backlash. But others are skeptical. "Character shows in moments like this," one fan wrote on a Facebook discussion thread. "If he can't celebrate his child before she's even born, what does that say about the years to come?" A story that will haunt him. Regardless of how the season unfolds, one thing is certain. This moment will follow Matt forever. TLC fans have long memories, and clips like these become immortalized in the franchise's endless top 10 cringe moments lists. Some are already predicting the storyline for the next tell-all episode. Fellow cast members confronting Matt, Sean Robinson playing the clip back on the big screen, and Matt trying once again to explain himself while Alla sits quietly beside him. Will he apologize sincerely? Will Alla forgive him publicly? Or will this mark the start of a bigger unraveling? For now, viewers are left with the image of pink powder hanging in the air. A moment meant to symbolize joy, turned into a painful reminder of how fragile happiness can be.